Hello, my name's Jennifer. I'm from planandcook.com. Today we're going to make a classic creme caramel dessert. The wonderful thing about this dessert is it's beautiful and creamy, and you can make it the day before your dinner party, so you're all ready to go, one less thing to stress about on the day. So we're going to start with our saucepan here. We're going to put 1/4 of a cup of caster sugar into it and 1/2 cup of water. Pop those straight in there, and then we're just going to turn our gas on, and we're going to put this on fairly low to start with because we want to dissolve that sugar. We're just going to give that a gentle stir till it's dissolved, just so there's no sugar catching on the bottom. And then once it's dissolved, we're just going to leave it to turn a nice coppery brown. You can see that's got a nice coppery colour now. It's ready to go into the base of our ramekins. And we're just going to pour a little bit into the bottom of each like this, just so it covers it. A little bit more in this one. Don't, whatever you do, touch this, because it will burn you. It is very, very hot sugar. And with this pan, we're going to pop it straight into cold water to help dissolve the remainder of the sugar off the bottom there. Make it easy for washing up later. Now the next part of our creme caramel is we're going to make the custard base. So we're going to start with 1/2 cup of just pouring cream into our pan. Half a cup of ordinary milk straight into our pan. And 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla essence, again straight into our pan. Now we're going to turn our gas on, and we just want to heat this to just over baby bottle temperature basically. It's just to put with the eggs so that we end up with a nice baked custard. The important thing is here, we don't want this boiling, because when we add that to the eggs, it will cook the eggs, which is not what we want. Now, see how the bubbles are just starting to form on the side now? I'd say this is ready to go. We're going to turn our gas off and take this over to our bench. What we're going to do now is make the egg and sugar base for the milk we've just heated up. So we're going to have our second 1/4 cup of caster sugar in there and 2 eggs. We're just going to get our whisk, our super whisk. Give that a quick whisk around, break those egg yolks up. We want to whisk this up until it's nice and creamy. So I'm going to put the power on now. So I've got the milk here, and we're just going to gently whisk that in. Now, to get any of the little particulates out, we're just going to quickly strain this mixture before we pour it into the ramekins where we've got our caramel. I've got my ramekins just here. Now I've left them on the plate because they do get a bit hot. But once we've poured the milk mixture in, we'll be going over to put them in a water bath. So we're just going to pour that straight on top. And off we go to our water bath. Now for our water bath, I've got an oven-proof dish and I've got a paper towel in the base of it. The paper towel just helps to even out the temperature and also stops the ramekins from sliding around when you're moving them. So we're going to get our ramekins and we're just going to pop them in here, straight into the dish. And then our boiling water, just about halfway up the ramekins. Make sure the water's nice and boiling because it helps to cook it a bit quicker. And over to our oven. We're just going to pop these straight into our 300 Fahrenheit oven and they're going to take about half an hour. We'll be back then. It's been 30 minutes, so we're going to get our caramels out now to see how they're going. Now we're just going to take these out of the water bath so they don't cook anymore. It's very important because as long as they're in there they will continue to keep cooking. So I'm just going to pop these onto a plate. We'll be putting these in the fridge once they've had a chance to cool down a bit, probably in about half an hour. Now to serve our creme caramels, we're going to run the spatula around the edge of the dish just to loosen it up, and then we're not going to invert the caramel, we're actually going to turn the plate upside down. This makes it a lot easier. Over it goes, spin it around, and then out she comes. Just give it a jiggle. It's okay to be firm with it. Beautiful. Now I've got some fresh cream and strawberries just to decorate with. Enjoy your dinner party. I hope to see you again soon.